Welcome back, folks. I want to go over a couple little flashlights that I have. One of which is the Streamlight Microstream rechargeable, and the newest addition would be the Olight i5R EOS. Before we get started, just want to cover a few things. I've been carrying the Streamlight Microstream almost every day for about 3 to 4 years. It has been a wonderful little light. You can see it's got quite a bit of what I call patina on it. It's been carried in the pocket. I quit using a pocket clip because I did lose it at least twice and was fortunate enough to find it again. So it actually nestles down in the bottom of my pocket along with my Bic lighter. And just recently, because I know this one's getting a little bit older, I decided I would, instead of getting another one of the Streamlights, I would try something different. So I wanted to pick up the Olight i5R EOS rechargeable. As you can see right off the bat, they're both similar in size. I figured the Olight would be a good comparison light, or something, you know, real similar to what I have. Of course, looking online, I didn't think they'd be as different as they actually are, other than the actual specs you see. But as far as size-wise is what I'm getting at. The Streamlight, as you can see, is slightly longer, but really the biggest thing is going to be the diameter difference. That diameter makes a little bit more difference in the pocket, along with the clip being larger. Now I will say, on the Olight, the clip itself would probably be a little more conducive to not getting lost if you did pocket carry it, you know, using the clip, which I may try just to see. Both of these lights, also want to add, are around $30 or so, give or take, on Amazon. So anyway, we're going to go over some of the quick specs real quick and kind of let you know what they're about. So on the Streamlight, it is 3.875 of an inch, or 3 7/8 if you want to get technical. The diameter, I didn't put my calipers on it, but the diameter is going to be right at about 5/8 in diameter. And as far as weight, the Streamlight comes in at about 1.2 ounces, so it is a lightweight. It also uses a lithium-ion battery, and it is charged with a micro USB cable via opening that bad boy up like that. So going down further, as far as the runtime, on the bright setting, which is 250 lumens, or on the dim setting is 50 lumens. Overall runtime, which I would believe would be on the dim, would be 3.5 hours. So not a whole lot. I will say I do have to charge this thing fairly frequently, but I use it a lot. So going to the Olight, you have a length of 3.76, which is virtually 3 3/4 of an inch. It is 0.7 in diameter, so almost 3/4 of an inch in diameter. It is a little heftier. It's 2.12 ounces, and it uses also a lithium-ion battery, except the difference is, on this one, it uses a Type-C charger, and you have to take this out or unscrew the cap, pop out the battery like a lot of other rechargeable flashlights. You actually recharge the battery. Again, I don't know if I mentioned a minute ago, Type-C charger. One of the cool features of this light is you can actually swap out directly with a AA battery should you be out and about and you don't have no way to charge it, and you do have access to some AA's. So I thought that was a really neat feature. As far as runtime, well, back up. So on the brightness, both these lights are dual mode, meaning a high and low. So on low, this one is a very dim 15 lumens, which is kind of unique. I like it though. And then on the bright setting though, it's 350. So it's 100 lumens more than a Streamlight. And outside at night, you can definitely tell the difference. The runtime, because it is such a low, like, moonlight setting, is up to 37 hours. So I thought that was pretty cool. Really good runtime, and I would imagine I haven't had enough time to really use this thing. Hadn't even recharged it yet, so I'll be hopefully doing a longer term review on it later. But as far as the pros on the Streamlight, obviously the weight is going to be a big factor. It's almost an ounce lighter. The overall size, even though they're similar categoried in size, the print, or the way this thing feels in a pocket so far, I can definitely feel that is less in the pocket than the Olight. So I like that on the overall size. Of course, the cons, some people don't like the micro USB for a charger. Some people kind of fear that that'll allow water absorption or whatnot and not be as waterproof. I haven't had any issues. And then, of course, the minuscule run time of 3.5 hours is not really good. So that's one thing about that I don't like. But like I say, it's just something I use it. If I have to charge it once or twice a week, that's what I do. Now, as far as the Olight i5R, can't talk today, i5R EOS, see it right there. Pros, obviously, is a very high run time. It is a brighter beam. I like that. More common charging cable, I guess you would say. But the cons on it, I don't really like the ergonomics as much. Maybe I'm just more used to the narrower Streamlight, but it just don't feel quite as good in the hand. I like that the Streamlight's narrowed down here, but again, maybe in time I'll get used to that. But I'm gonna be rotating both of these in and out with my EDC carry, so we'll see how it does. So as far as function, the Streamlight Coyote, this is from my understanding, the other colors that the Streamlight Microstream comes in are black, red, and blue. The Coyote is the only one that does this. So when you hit the button, right off the bat, the first hit is your bright. If you double tap it, hold on, it goes dim on second. So first tap is bright, second tap is dim. The other Streamlight Microstreams are the exact opposite. They're more like this Olight. It's dim, bright. So that's something I'm going to have to get used to, actually. I'm not used to having the dim on the first hit. But anyway, that's it. That's these guys. The other light I was looking at would be the Streamlight Microstream, which from my understanding is just slightly longer than this one, but substantially brighter at 500 lumens. So I might pick that one up later. And of course, to complement the Olight, I'll probably end up getting one of those Olight batons and just kind of try it out. They're little short, fat lights. Are supposed to be decent pocket carries as well. But anyway, that's my take on these guys. Really can't think of a whole lot else to add, but hopefully the Olight does as well as my Streamlight has, and I look forward to trying it out. Thanks for watching Texas Patriot Off-Road and Outdoors.